Welcome students. Today we are going to continue our chapter number 13, sound. Hope you must have seen our part 1 and you must have read from textbook also that we have started our chapter. We have seen some examples of various sounds. We have classified them. Some are soft, some are loud noise, some are pleasant, some are unpleasant sounds, and we have seen how are the sounds produced. Sound is produced due to the vibration. We have seen vibration is very necessary for the production of sound. And we have seen about the new word, that is acoustics, that is study of sound. Okay, now let us start with how sound is heard and propagation of sound in this part. Now children, beginning with that, let's try this. Take a pot filled with water, strike it lightly on its rim. Can you see this, children? This pot is they have taken this pot and it is filled with a water. This is a pot filled with water. You have to strike it lightly on its rim. Rim means on this edge. This person has taken a spoon. With that spoon he has strike it lightly on the edge of this pot. What do you see, children? Why are the waves formed on the water in the pot? So, you will hear that you will hear some sound also, children, and you can see such waves are formed. Children, why are these waves formed, children? Because as that person has strike it on its rim, what happened, children? Due to the vibration, sound is produced, and due to the sound, what happened, that waves are formed, and that waves have spread from the edge of the pot to the middle, and that is called as a vibration of waves. Now let us see how the sound is produced. Children, sound is produced because of the vibration. We have seen, if vibration is not there, vibration will not take place, sound will not heard. We have seen that 3 examples, tabla one, okay, that speaker, yes or no? Now children, actually how the sound is heard? Sound is produced because of vibrations, we have seen. Now how we hear that sound, children? There is a air around the source of sound. Children, around that, what is there? Air. Children, air is one of the medium through which the sound pass. Okay, so there is a air around the source of sound. As the source of sound begins to vibrate, as when the sound is produced due to the vibration, what happens? The layer of air nearest to the source also vibrates, and a wave like this a wave is produced of the sound, and it spreads in all the directions from one end to the other. Okay, and due to that, such a wave is called as a sound wave. Children, due to the air, what happens? First, the air near the sound gets vibrate. Slowly it passes from one layer to the other. The vibrations are passed from one layer to the other. Then again it passes from second layer to third layer, like this way it passed from one end to the other. Suppose here is the one person, he is standing, and here is the bell, okay, which is rang. Okay, when the bell is rang, children, what happens? The air around it vibrates due to the as the sound is produced, and that vibrations are passed from slowly from the bell to that person, and he can hear the sound of that bell. So such a wave is called as a sound wave. The sound wave reach over the ears. And how we hear now? Actually, when this sound wave reach our ears, in our ear there is a delicate diaphragm or eardrum. In our ear, what is there? In our ear there is a eardrum, or it is also called as a diaphragm. Okay, it also starts vibrating. That vibration of air is pushed on that our ear diaphragm, and it also starts vibrating, that eardrum. Okay, and that sensations of these vibrations are passed on to our brain through the nerves, and brain gives the sensation that something sound is there, and due to that, when the sensations are passed from ear to that brain, we can hear the sound. So this is the procedure how we hear a sound, children, due to the air. So air is one of the medium through which the sound is heard by the person. That sound is reached due to the air. In the air, vibrations are caused the air near the near the source starts vibrating slowly. It starts its spreading its vibrations to the person, and a sound wave is produced, and that sound wave strikes on our diaphragm of the ear. It also starts vibrating, and its sensation are passed on to the brain through the nerves, and we can hear the sound. Now children, let us see propagation of sound, how the sound is propagated. Propagated means how it is travels from one place to another. Okay, now children, first take two balloons, fill air in one and water in the other. Children, this boy has taken two balloons. One balloon you have to fill water, one balloon you have to fill the air. Press the balloon filled with the air against your ear as shown in the picture. You have to press the balloon to your ear like this. Okay, rub a finger on the balloon and listen to the sound. You have to rub on the that balloon, the finger of your finger, and then you have to listen to the sound. Repeat the same activity with the balloon filled with the water also, and balloon filled with the air also. You have to do, you have to rub your finger and listen the sound from both the balloon, balloon filled with water and balloon filled with the air. Through which balloon do we hear a clear sound, children? That you have to find out. Second thing, stand at the end of a big table and make a friend stand at the other end. Ask a friend to knock lightly on the table. You will hear a faint sound. Children, on a big table, on the one side you stand, other side make your friend to be stand. Ask the friend to knock lightly on that table. Okay, how you are knocking on the door, like that way. So definitely, and ask your friend to hear the sound. Your friend is knocking, and from the other end you are hearing the sound. On the table you try to keep your ear. Okay, you will hear the sound, faint sound. Now you press your ear to the table and ask the friend to repeat the knock. Now again you press your ear properly to the table and ask your friend to repeat that knock. What difference do you notice? Children, sound travels in the form of waves through air, water, or through a solid and reaches our ears. Children, sound travels in all the medium. Air, okay, then water means it is liquid state, and through the solid state also. That table was solid. Yes or no, children? When your friend knocked on the table, you could hear the sound. Yes or no, children? From the balloon also you could hear the sound. The balloon, first balloon it was air, and the second balloon it was the water. You will hear the sound in all the medium. That means sound is propagated. How it travels? Propagation means what? Nothing, children. How it travels? Okay, how it travels through this all the mediums, air, water and solid. Now difference is what? In which medium you will hear the sound more clearly, whether you will hear more clearly in air, whether you will hear more clearly in the water, whether you hear more clearly in the solid. So sound is propagated more clearly, children, through a liquid than through a air. Children, when you compare with the balloon filled with the water and air, you will see that you will hear the sound more clearly through the liquid balloon, means water. Okay, sound is propagated more clearly through liquid than through a air. It is heard more clearly through a solid. Why this is so, children? And if you compare through a solid, you will see that you will hear more clearly compared to the air medium also and through the water medium also. So more clearly the sound is heard through a solid medium. Remember that. Now transmission of sound occurs at different speed through the mediums. We have seen the above mediums, air, solid and liquid. So sound travels, transmission takes place in through different medium, and there is a different speed. So transmission of sound is faster through a liquid than through a gas. If we compare with a liquid and gas, means air and liquid, water, you will see that through the water it is heard more clearly as compared to the gas, and very faster through a solid than through a liquid. That means it is faster in the solid, then it is second faster in the water liquid, and very last it is in the air medium, that is in the gaseous form. New words, let us see. Propagation of sound. Propagation of sound means the speed through which the sound travels through the different mediums. We have seen the three mediums, solid, liquid and gases, but the propagation means how it travels through the speed differs. Okay, it is faster in the solids as compared to the liquids, and if you compare with the liquid and the gaseous, it is faster in liquid than the gaseous. So sound is said to be propagated when sound waves spread in all the directions from a source of sound. The medium of propagation of sound, we have seen, the substance around the source of sound through which sound waves spread is called the medium of propagation of sound. Okay, so we have seen the sound is fastest in the solid medium. So here we have seen the propagation of sound, how the sound propagates in different speeds through three mediums, that is solid, liquid and gaseous. Now there is a new word, that is vacuum. Children, vacuum means what? Vacuum means an empty space from where air is partially removed. The place from where the air is completely removed, where there is the absence of air, that is called as a vacuum. What it is called as a vacuum. So here till here only we will see. The next part we will see about noise pollution and what are the measures of preventing noise pollution. Till then, revise your lesson.